Hi, I'm Shahryar, and I will be pitching a sitcom that I co-created called Independence. Independence is a TV show about young 20-somethings getting started with their lives in the D.C. area. Though the show takes place in the Washington, D.C. area, it will still have universal appeal. Because this is something that everyone can relate to. The point in your life where you finally have to start trying to make it on your own. All of the main characters in the show want to be successful. They just want to achieve it in different ways. The pilot occurs during a story arc where some of the main characters are working at a federal agency called the Bureau of Statistics, a neglected and underfunded agency that's the butt of all jokes. The pilot episode is called The Phone Thing, and in the first scene, we are introduced to three of the main characters. The first character we meet is Ivy, who is asleep in her bed and is woken up by a phone call from her coworker Stephanie. Stephanie tells her that there's an emergency at work that's such a big deal that the Department of Defense is involved. Ivy gets excited about the DoD's involvement because they're so high profile. She thinks this might be her big chance to get noticed by a more prestigious agency. Well, it turns out there's no emergency. It's just a prank by her friend Adam, who's back in town. And Adam thought this was a fun way to let Ivy know that he was back. The next day, we find Ivy at her agency, and we're introduced to some of the more incompetent people at her work. These people help drive home the point on why Ivy is so unhappy. Adam shows up to Ivy's office, oblivious to the fact that she's mad at him for the prank he pulled last night. Adam's got his own problems. It turns out he still hasn't come clean to his crazy, scary Pakistani ex-military commander father about the truth that he in fact does not hold an important position in Ivy's company, a lie that he was able to perpetuate so long because he was a theater major in college. Online college. Adam's dad wants everybody over for a congratulatory dinner. Before Ivy can protest, Adam's phone goes off, ringing at a crazy high volume that knocks Ivy and Adam back. This is a brand new phone that he just purchased from the trip to Europe that he just came back from with the fourth main character, Sven. Sven's real name is Steven, but he's just obsessed with Europe, so he just calls himself that. And Sven convinced Adam to buy this glitchy prototype phone because he's convinced that European phones are far superior to other ones. Panic ensues, but they do get it finally resolved. However, the phone will be back later to haunt them. Back to the original problem, Ivy tells Adam that she will absolutely not go to this dinner, but of course she ends up at it, and at the dinner we're introduced to Adam's dad, and we quickly see the reasons why everybody is so scared of him. However, he is happy that Adam finally has found a job, and then uses the opportunity to make his other unemployed son feel bad. One good thing that's worked out for Ivy through all of this is that she has gotten a job interview arranged for her by Stephanie at her own consulting company. The interview goes well, and Ivy pledges to stand by the phone in anticipation of good news, which will hopefully mean that she will be able to leave this agency. In the final act, we see all of these plot points come together. Adam's dad decides that he wants to come and see Adam at his office. The people that Ivy interviewed with are trying to call and reach her. And a series of call forwarding incidents through various people ultimately ending up on Adam's haunted phone. While Adam's dad is alone in the office with the phone, just results in pure pandemonium. It's hard to give it justice in this pitch, but if you read it, you'll enjoy it. It's not exactly a happy ending. We wrote this script in 2004 for the Bravo sitcom contest. Though we didn't place in that contest, we did submit it to some other writing contests, and we were a finalist in the Acclaim one, and we also submitted to the Page Awards where we were quarter finalists. We've also showed it to our friends, and we've gotten some really great feedback on it. Sorry that my friend can't spell. His name is John Kirmani. He's also my cousin. In the rest of the episodes, we will be covering a variety of topics, including job hunting, interviewing, attending career fairs only to find out that nobody wants to talk to you because of what's on your resume, travel, the DC tech scene, other cities nearby, grad school, part-time programs, having to redo your bachelor's because the online school you went to got unaccredited, immigration, tourists, sightseeing. It all builds up to a really nice climatic season finale, which builds to a special summer extended event where the gang goes overseas to attend the funeral of a main character. The show has got great potential because of the diverse cast and the themes of ambition and hard work, and because the show is clean, TGIF clean. It'll have a huge following, especially in the immigrant communities where families can watch together. Give the script a read and see for yourself. It's available for free on the web. Thank you.